Hello, dear students! Are you excited to learn new skill in English today? Great! Today you will be learning about drawing conclusions. Have you heard about the word conclusions before? So who's excited to learn about how to draw conclusions? Alright, let's start! In this lesson, you will learn about drawing conclusions. Our learning objective is to use text evidence to draw conclusions and demonstrate understanding. How does one make a conclusion? Sometimes the author doesn't give us all the information we need to understand the story. That's why, as a good reader, we have to pay very close attention to clues that the author provides so we can figure out the story on our own. Details are important so that we can be able to come up with a conclusion. What is drawing conclusion then? It means using information that is given in the story to make meaning out of what is not clearly stated. As a good reader, we should be able to justify our claims with the evidences that we get from the text. Therefore, information from the text is what we already know equals drawing conclusions. Looking back at the anchor text that we had, the trial of Cardigan Jones, let's try to figure out what conclusion can we draw out of this situation. Cardigan walked by Mrs. Brown's house just as she was putting a fresh-baked apple pie in her window. Cardigan loved pies. He walked over and smelled the pie. A neighbor next door saw him, and a milkman driving by saw him too. Cardigan was new in town, and they weren't sure what he would do. Take note that we will be getting details from the text so that we will be able to arrive at the conclusion afterwards. A moment later, Mrs. Brown came back to the window and the pie was gone. She was so upset that she called the police. She told them that she'd seen a moose just a few minutes before. So they drove around the block and stopped Cardigan. Analyze the text. Why did Mrs. Brown call the police and mention seeing a moose? In order for us to draw a conclusion, we will be using an inference line. And the details for the story will be filled in here. The first detail that we have in the story is that Mrs. Brown sees a moose just after she put the apple pie. Later on, it disappeared. So she calls the police and tells them that the moose was at the crime scene. So a crime scene means the place where the incident happened. So out of these details that we have, we can arrive at the conclusion that Mrs. Brown thinks that the moose stole the pie. In drawing conclusions, good readers must read the text thoroughly to be able to connect the important details in the story. By doing so, we will be able to arrive at a certain conclusion just because the author didn't state it in the story. So we came to a conclusion earlier because we were able to fill in the details, important details from the text, right? You find it easy now to make conclusions? Take note that our learning objective for today is to use text evidence to draw conclusions and demonstrate understanding. As a challenge, you will have to read another story and try to come up with a conclusion using an inference map. All the files needed for your task are included or attached in this post. So just check on it and don't forget to turn in your answers once you're done. If you think you still need more time to grasp the concept, you may watch the video again or send me a message on Edmodo so I can attend to your needs. So that's it for today. I hope you enjoy making conclusions as much as I do. Have a great day!